It's running?
It's running. Okay. As soon as I stopped everything, already can feel some flat current opening bow by itself actually. In the beginning I was not so hard with the bow thrusters. It was, you can see they are stopped, the bow is still coming out. 50 on both pods. I was planning to be around 25 meters off the pier. At one point I came to 30 meters. I had to control the bow with the thrusters all the time because it was opening because of the flat tide. Here 50 on 3 and adjusting the angle on the starboard port just to keep the stern not to open too much, get too close to the grounding line over there. Planned speed was to have around 5 knots on when we passed the last dolphin, and already to have some rate of turn to port as we are passing the last dolphin. Yeah, now just controlling with the thrusters. Here port pods inboard empty and some power on the thruster to get this rate of turn to port. And I was watching the predicted all the time to be well inside the safety corridor, and I was waiting until the stern gets clear of the last dolphin to alter to port. This time I went hard over to starboard a little bit earlier because this predicted was already showing south of this buoy, so I saw that pilot is already looking at it. I went hard to starboard immediately to get some rate of turn to starboard, and then I was just compensating with rudder angles. Plan was to get more on the north of the track. Still we passed the green buoy 50 meters, well safe and well clear. $70 on 3, and we have 7.3, 7.4. Land speed was around 8 knots once when we passed the breakwater. Here I waited a little bit, then I went starboard 20 to align up with this predicted one, and then I put it midship so the stern doesn't get too close to the red buoy.
Okay. I guess, can we stop it here?
Yes.
I think in general this very smooth maneuver, and as we have spoken before, as long as you see the predictor is always where you want the ship to be in the next 3 minutes, then you don't need to do too much adjustments.
Yeah.
And then you know if the predictor is going to end up there, then you know the ship is going to end up there. One little comment, if we come back a little bit, I'll tell you. See, predictor is all the time inside the safety
Yes.
cone. And the same thing when you pass the dolphin, the stern was always inside there.
Yes.
And you know that is what the future is going to happen. Little bit more, 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 more. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, stop here. So here you have turn to port, like we wanted. We want to dip the bow a little bit down. If you go now, time one time the speed.
Yes.
Hard to stop.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, yes.
You knew that you were not clear on that one.
No, but I altered to starboard just when we were in line with the dolphin. No?
No. After you gave hard to starboard, maybe a minute later, also reported clear the dolphin.
Okay, the report. I was watching this line here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop here.
Okay.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I noticed it, but I knew that we
Yeah.
had big distance. By the time when you give hard to starboard, it's going to take some time until she actually comes. And by that time,
Okay.
we will be clear.
Yeah, she'll stay with me.
One way to avoid this, because as you notice, you were not 100% aware of it, that we were actually
Do you
clear.
want me to do anything from
Did
my side?
bosun tell the right thing, or did the ECDIS, was the ECDIS more accurate?
Okay, understood. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
When you go on from the bridge wing and you're giving port rudder, and you know already your next order or your next maneuver will be hard to starboard. I would have stayed there until I get the report from bosun.
Okay.
Clear the dolphin. It's nothing wrong to go here, but if you're there, then you see also the dolphin. And if you see it, your eyes, your brain is aware of it. Now, because I wasn't aware until bosun said, okay, passing the dolphin, and then I looked, oh, okay, I thought we already did. I completely forgot about the dolphin. So
I was actually focusing on this, and then I was waiting to get see like this. When I gave the order, I was, but definitely should have waited to have confirmation.
you gave the order, we were not clear, but the stern was still coming this way. And when I noticed it, and I thought, okay, by the time she's going to come to starboard, you're going to be well clear. So, which is fine. You can start the turn before if you're aware of it. That's my only comment. Yeah. Cool. All right. Good.